traffic, first step. You lead traffic into an opt-in. Opt-in is a place where people fill out a form to get information. They opt in on your list. Okay? So they say yes, yeah. So you lead them to an opt-in page. We sometimes call them a landing page. It could be a sales page, it could be a capture page. So if you hear anything about lending...
Is it also considered a squeeze?
Yeah, squeeze page, capture page, landing page. So all of those are pretty similar. Okay, they're all the same. So opt-in, that's where they land, and they say, yes, I want to receive the information that you're going to send me. All right, and they get on email management system. The best one that I suggest you use is the RX income system, because it's customized specifically for RX. All right, so use that. And you are also able to create forms that are going to be used on your capture page. So you create them with that. So they get on that email management system, and then you send them to a thank you page where they actually get either the content that you promised them, or you say, check your email, I'm going to send that to you. All right, so that's the next page. And so basically the goal here is to build your list. Why do you want to build your list? You keep hearing about that all the time. Build your list, build your list. If you're online and you search, for gurus who teach about internet stuff, they all say you need to build your list. Obviously, it's just like your Rolodex. All right, if you have a large network, well, it's always easier because now you can go to that network, talk to them, introduce them to, products, business, whatever you want. So if you have a list, you can constantly email them back, propose them information, things like that. So you want to build your list. That's the flow. All right. So let's talk about that opt-in right there. Okay, we've got a couple things here. So capture page, it has a headline. All right, and the headline is to grab attention. You want to grab their attention right there. You want to make a big promise. All right, what's the big benefit they're going to get? Exposes your hook, the offer that you're proposing them. All right, so that's what it does, the headline. Then you've got the sub-headline. Sometimes you want to use a sub-headline. Depending on the headline, you might, in some cases, use sub-headlines. And so there's, it backs up the headline, right, with logic, previews the benefits, sets a timeline. All right, this is optional. Then, that's at the top of your page, all right? And after that, blind offer bullets. Right? These are the bullet points you see sometimes on pages. It could be underneath a video, underneath a picture. It could be right there at the top, under the headline or sub-headline. The bullet points are designed to create curiosity. Right? When people read this, they say, oh my goodness, I want to know what's that. All right, so we're going to show you some capture pages. You're going to curiosity to building instant gratification orientation, all right, oriented, and high emotional word value. All right, so these are basically key things that sometimes they read the headline, it's all good, but it's not enough to get them to fill out the form. When they read those couple points, there might be one of them that's going to be the attention grabber. I say, I need to know this thing. What's that thing about? All right, so that's what you create there. Call to action, CTA, all right, call to action. That's give specific direction. So that's usually right above the form, when you have the form to fill out, and it says, claim your DVD here. Or get the video here, all right, something like that. Be commanding in nature, right? So you just don't say, hey, here's the form you can fill out. No, you just want to be directive, commanding. Must provide a reason why they should fill it out, all right? So fill this form here to get your video. So these are this is the structure of a squeeze page, capture page, basically. That's what it is. All right, domain name. These are the steps that I actually asked all of you, and Tony had that on his page. We asked you to get those things. So get a domain name. You can go to GoDaddy. You can go to any of those places. By the way, there were references on that. I gave you a website. Tony had on his website, he said, go get a domain name, go get hosting, and get OptimizePress. All right. If you went through my website, by the way, there was a link for OptimizePress where if you click on it, it's an affiliate link. So just so you know, I make a small commission off of that. All right, so if you prefer to go directly OptimizePress.com, go there, get it. If you get through my link, thank you guys, just made a small commission. So it's just going to pay me to put some slides together or something. But anyway, that's what it is. All right, you go, get your domain name. That's the number one thing you need to do. And then, once you have your domain name, what you're going to do is you're going to go and create a hosting account where your domain is going to be redirecting there, and that's where your website is. So you need to host your website. That's the step number 2. And on the website that you had, that we gave you, we sent an email to all of you who were participating in this event. We actually I recorded video tutorials that show you how to create your domain name, how to get your domain name, and how to get your hosting account. All right, so if you just follow that, you're going to get it. All right, and I'll walk you through these steps, click by click. All right, so that's step number 2. Step number 3 is you install WordPress. All right, WordPress is like maybe the software. It would be probably the equipment, right, of your website, like the computer. And so you install it so that your website functions properly. That's what WordPress is, okay? So again, I walk you through the steps in my video on how to install WordPress on your website. So if you go through these, it's going to take you a couple minutes, and you're going to get it all set up. If some of you don't have that website where I post the video tutorials, in a couple minutes, we're going to walk around, and I'll give you the address exactly where to get it. All right, so there's a couple steps. You finish installation.